What if there is no text in an element? For instance, there is only a picture. I think it will be nice to animate such element anyway, but I guess now it's not likely to work. Yeah, the lemon doesn't move. And that's obviously because measureText didn't find any text in this element, and thus decided that it's completely empty. Correct. In such cases, I'd like to return a width of an element itself. Sorry, not just a number, but an object with this property, because that was an original return type. Otherwise, return the old measurements. Now we get this big number because the width is 0. Life is getting better. Oh yeah, and now the lemon is shaking, by the way. Now I think it's time to add a vertical shaking. But first I have to make this thing cleaner. Template literal may be useful for that. CSS translate function can accept two params, horizontal shift and then a vertical shift. Here is the horizontal one that we already had. And now we need a vertical shift. I wonder if I need a separate function for that, or maybe I can reuse getTranslateX. I don't think I still need getStepLength. This stuff can easily exist within one function. So what essentially happens here, and what code will be relevant for vertical shift as well as for horizontal one? Here we randomly define the direction of next step, and of course it will be equally useful for translate y. Apply a random number to adjust a distance of next step. That's also reusable. Vertical steps should be as random as horizontal ones. This magical ratio, not sure about that, but let's try it. Width? I think it's also okay despite its name, because vertical steps also must depend on the size of the text. I mean its height, of course. So here we just have to rename it to an ambiguous size. And the scale of shaking is also fine. Actually, I want to split this option into two, vertical scale and horizontal scale. But this function doesn't have to think about it. In this context, it's just some mysterious scale. So we only have to rename things. I didn't think it will be so easy. Translate X will now be obtained in basically the same way, but the required option will now be horizontal scale. For translate Y, I will need a height of the text. I guess it won't be very easy to calculate height in a reliable way. For now, I will just use a client height of an element and later think about possible problems. And I will need a vertical scale option. And obviously these calculations have to be made on each call of set interval. Let's try it. Broken. And the console is clean. I don't like it. Let's debug it. GetTranslate returns not a number. Maybe this is the problem. Default options are a bit outdated. Let's fix that. Now it shakes at a new default scale. Good. Let's try custom scale. This is not valid anymore. Try small vertical scale. Okay. A huge horizontal scale. Good.